video to Carl Snake Froch. You're having plenty to say, mate, on your little podcast channel. You know, John Fury's rung the bell for you again, got you plenty of content, got you plenty of viewing figures, what you was after. But listen, your mate George Groves said something very interesting. You and me, Wembley Stadium, 93,000 crowd. I'm up for that, my friend. You know, and let's put it this way. You've had plenty to say, I have, I'll stand by every word I've said. You don't like me, let's see what you can do about it. Hater versus top father. That's what we'll call this. But it's got to make business sense. Because it's a business, let's not forget that. So get your people to contact me directly, just me. I'm a one-man band. Let's talk about the business side of it, get the contracts drawn up, and I will fight you Wembley Stadium this year. Don't worry about that. John Fury will not back out of a fight with you, my friend. Or nobody else either on this planet.
Those are the words of Big John Fury as you heard the man with the plan that called out Carl Froch. He will fight you, called him Carl the Snake. That was a good one, Big John. Listen. I think John Fury, you know, he wants that money too. I am glad that he's past that point of his life of jigging out eyes and taking people's eyes out and putting them out and going to prison, all that, because that's what it came off. Like, hey, I'll fight you. I'll do this when I see you on site type situation. And, you know, I'm glad he's past that. This here, I don't know. I think, you know, it brings buzz. It brings hype. It brings conversation, definitely, between Carl Froch and John Fury. However, I think Carl Froch's platform, you know, is growing, and his reputation speaks for itself based on the allowances and the platforms that he's already been on, like Talk Sports, IFL TV, you know, Sky Sports. He's been there. So I don't think him needing to say John's name mattered. He's going to get views anyway because he's Carl the Cobra. So we got to make that straight. But if John needs to think that, let him think it. He's just really adding to the pot of people that Carl could have been talking about that makes his successful channel what it is to this day. But Wembley Stadium for Carl Froch and Big John Fury, bro, who's gonna buy that shit? Let's just be real. Is he talking about the smaller venue in Wembley? That would make more sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you're talking about, hey, yeah, it got to make sense. I'll fight you, top dad versus top hater and all this. And I'm like, okay, no, he was. And see, here's the thing. Big John was just looking for publicity simply because Carl Froch ain't come at Big John like that. He didn't come at Big John with a bunch of trash talk. He mentioned what he did in his career. He mentioned, why is he calling Mike Tyson out being who Mike Tyson is versus who he is? Now, that might have upset him a little bit, but all that other stuff was like, hey, man, let's get together. You ain't going to do nothing to me because I'm warning you in a nice way. Let's get a Guinness. Let's talk it out. That type of thing. It wasn't, I don't think this was definitely a trash talking, but you could misconstrue it for that. Sure, because the way Carl was talking. See, that could have been kind of like some Otto Vilene type, you know, I'm calm, but I'm still talking shit type situation. It could be, you know, because some of those things he was saying, but I don't think he meant it versus how he could have done it. So let's say he ain't go hard on Big John Fury like he did Anthony Joshua. So I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it was bad enough for John Fury to challenge this man for an unrealistic venue, contract, opportunity, fight, or whatever in Wembley Stadium. You guys tell me what you think of Big John Fury stating that he wants Carl the Snake Froch, Wembley Stadium. It has to make sense. Let's get it on. Top hater versus top dad. Of course, please subscribe. You guys been Counterpunch.